Mhm.
Hello and welcome to the final round of Peridot Cup 1v1 tournament. I am Rhahi, casting with me is ManyCopies, and we have Lytzhadow and Katrina on Mars, finally on Mars, and we will see some interesting nomads, I think. What do you think about this map?
This is the map that dreams are made of. A scientist play is not a bad move from Cat, right in the middle of all that good stuff. Lots of god tiles. But those are the god tiles that can be taken advantage of are the, with the same building, are the silicon carbon ones, because they both need a quarry. The iron silicon ones are less good.
Okay.
Ooh, Lytzhadow was like, you know what? I'm gonna wait until you're done, then I'm gonna just take those tiles, because I can.
So it looks like what Katrina was intending to do was deny this devil tiles, the tile have with carbon and silicon, by putting a scientist here, and that means that she does have priority on taking this tile over the nomad. But the nomad could take a security spot even with the disadvantages.
Yep. I expect with underground nukes to start flying, because
Yeah, that is scary. That is scary. I didn't see that.
because those are just too powerful to leave running. And those would have been great spots to put down some early electron. Oh, there's the underground nuke. How did I
There
guess?
is the nuke. I'm so Lytzhadow. This is very painful because this is a lot of work here.
Yeah. No, I saw this coming. I mean, it could have been very interesting as a scavenger to, or not a scavenger, as a scientist to immediately throw down electronics factories on those tiles, since basically that covers all your costs but the aluminum. But nuking it from an opponent is just fine, and if he chooses to step off of it with his return of claims, then so be it.
So there's are two things to mention. Is the one, the power is very expensive right now for Mars standards, and Cat is moving in to take advantage of that. This would have been the time for nomads to go in, put that triple solar panel with good in the middle down, and swoop, secure that money in. But that is not possible because of this nuke. I think what the Shadow could have done to remedy or to protect themselves from this situation is to found the second HQ on the high and medium silicon field on the bottom of the map, so that even after the Shadow gets nuked, there are a lot of silicon to harvest from and ship aluminum instead. Maybe they could have worked. I am not entirely sure.
I'm not so liking that much, because it also puts him away from all the water.
That is true. That is very true. You're right.
I mean,
So that does make the situation very difficult for the Shadow, having just 3 silicon input. It's really tough.
yeah, I mean, there was no good solution there. There was just okay. And Cat is coming out with the next superconductor plan.
Superconductor coming in 25 seconds, and this will boost wind turbines significantly. Katrina is not really making power right now, just being power neutral. But after the superconductor, this is going to change.
Well, Lytzhadow is at least in power in a solid way. He's got 3 wind turbines up there, which is going to be a little painful later on. He really won't have to worry about power the rest of the game, but... Oh, he didn't get them protected!
Yeah.
So just as you gotta get that goon in the middle.
Katrina knows this because she can see the goon price and see that nobody other than she in fact has 3, including 1 that started scientific. So she knows that this is safe to attack, so she went for it. And even if it was attacked, she could have just slowed down, striked it, and still get the power money. So in general, just bad position to be a nomad right now.
He needed to get that good. If you're going to go for a triple play like that, when power is so critical, you gotta get the goon. Oh, and she'll go for slant drilling. She'll be able to slant. Yep, there it is. Slant drilling coming next. She's going to put down either glass killings or
New building is available for option.
What is the other thing? Electronics factories.
Chemical, electronics, anything.
Mm-hmm.
Because this is a double tile, so you can put anything there.
And this pleasure dome is so valuable, especially to Kat. Even if she doesn't want it, she's got nanotech, she can destroy it and get the glass and
still
the electronics out of it. Yeah. And there comes a slowdown strike. So immediately after, the freeze is starting to come off, they're now on strike. So even though Kat is not investing super many tiles into power, she's got 2 wind turbines that are doubled, and that'll just power her through.
Lytzhadow is making a move, very, very painful move, going into solar panel. Unfortunately, it is night right now, or it will be night. And the silicon is 132. Katrina just got the slant drilling, enabling her to get some slant drilling scientific going on there, but more importantly, it also denies those slant drilling from nomads.
Ooh, that was a nice freeze.
That was a nice freeze.
So, Lytzhadow is definitely behind here, but not completely out. Oh my, Katrina's just like, you know what? I'm going to surround your base. Our bases are going to merge.
This gigantic quarrying, destroying Mars.
I mean, she's just getting the primary resources now, because those are free, and then she'll later replace them with electronics and glass. It'll be fine.
Yeah, what this surrounding curry tactic does is that Lytzhadow cannot put an EMP on it.
He totally goons up his entire little triangle there. It is like, but that's just totally not worth it.
Yeah. And after getting the 100 silicon price, she just transitions it into some glass and some electronics.
Land is available for option.
And she's setting off these special buildings, stabilizing the late game economy.
Yep. She's going for virtual reality because she got that free pleasure dome. Or not free, but marketed pleasure dome. Makes sense. Now going for teleportation, because why not? And then she EMP'd the electronics factory Litz was trying to bring online.
Engineers have advanced our production.
That's painful as well. Litz is just behind the curve in many areas. And is an HQ behind, has done his upgrade. The question here, does Kat think she can get a majority buyout, or is she just gonna wait for the late game.
I think she can just go for the kill right now. She has enough income from this farm and glass. And she's 89k in her bank.
Mhm.
She can just start it now and we'll be done by the time she buys up 5
The
stocks.
black market is open for
Yeah.
business. Our methods continue to improve.
And Litz is trying to get some greenhouses online. I saw another EMP be bought.
There you go.
There you go. She's willing to hurt her glass at a minimum. She's like, I'll take some glass offline for a little bit. There comes back another EMP, not as successful, because Cat has been partially gooning the area.
Well, I guess we can call it frozen because Cat is actually not running the optimization center.
True. I think she got there in the plan, and then she's now realizing that, you know, I can just go for the kill here.
Yep.
Yeah, she's got the cash.
In 5 seconds, she will get the kill.
I mean, 'cause she's
Another-
just selling her buildings for raw cash, because with nanotech, you can do the, that strategy where you just like, and I sell all my buildings, get the resources, cash them out. Ta-da! Here's an extra few thousand.
Alright, a quick kill from Katrina, Soul 5, 1040. Well done. And well done, Lytzhadow.
Yep. And I think Kat may have secured her place in the finals, although we could still get a three-way tie, I think. I'll go to charts and graphs here for a second. And let's go to the balance sheet, or not the balance sheet, production and sales, and let's actually see how Power Money got there. They sold roughly an equal amount, although I think Cat got it slightly earlier than Lytzhadow did, which makes a difference because money you have now is money you can invest later. But Cat is definitely winning in food and electronics, glass, chems, which are very valuable markets. So, water even.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to take a quick look at the black market here. And as you see the black market, Lytzhadow bought 2 bribe claims. Cat bought no bribe claims, bought some goon squads though. But she just really went on the attack value there. And in a 1v1, sometimes it's not about building you up, it's about breaking your opponent down, because they lose, you win.
Well put.
Zero-sum games.